Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today's title is Haksik horror. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. Students at one unnamed university in South Korea, on the other hand, have every reason to complain after some of the things they have found in their haksik or school meals. So we're looking at the example of have every reason to. Now we use have every reason to express something is or would be completely justified. Okay, so this is what I prepared earlier. All right. Okay, so have every reason to. 뭐뭐 할 충분한 이유가 있다. 그래서 물만 할 거예요. So I will, what am I saying? I will tell the teacher because I have every reason to, etc. Also, we have here 여러 가지 이유로 있어서 뭐뭐 할 거예요. So it's kind of saying that all my reasons have, I have every reason, like it says there, to do what I want to do, whether that be tell the teacher, whether that to be do an action, etc. So if we have a look at our first example, Mario has every reason to be angry at Angelo for stealing his idea. So 마리오는 앤젤로가 자신의 아이디어를 도용한 것에 대해 화를 낼 만한 충분한 이유가 있다. So Mario had this really good idea, but Angelo stopped it, and he has every reason, 할 충분한 이유가 있다, to be angry at Angelo. Or, the police have every reason to suspect that Volodya is the murderer. The name Volodya comes up a lot ever since I've worked at Pagoda, and the writer must know somebody by the name of Volodya, because I have never heard of it. Okay, so 경찰은 블로디아가 살인자라고 의심할 만한 충분한 이유가 있어요. So all the evidence is pointing at Volodya. Okay. 2번. Now, there's no telling where the screw was before it fell into the flood. Okay, so no telling is what we're going to, well, I guess we should highlight there's as well. Use there's no telling to express that something is impossible to know for sure. Okay, so very similar in my opinion. It just means 알 수가 없다. All right. To not know is sort of another way of expressing this. All right, it's impossible to know. There's no telling. Is it impossible? Yeah, I guess then we'll have to make this stronger. Like you really don't know, basically. So let's have a look at the examples. There's no telling what John will say after he's had a few bottles of soju. John은 소주 몇 병 마시면 뭐 말하는지 모르겠어요. 알 수 없다고, you know? So he could say anything. He could be like swearing or spreading rumors, etc. There's no telling who you might see at Gangnam Station. 강남역에서 누구를 보는지 모르겠어요. 알 수가 없다. So Gangnam Station is a very busy place. There are many people that go in and out. You could meet anybody. 우연히 만날 수 있어요. Like 학교 친구 or 옛날 있는 친구, like 동료, etc., etc., etc. All right, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. Has every reason to be upset about So remember every reason. So 뭐뭐 할 충분한 이유가 없다. 여러 가지 이유로 뭐뭐 하다. So let's say She has every reason about not getting the promotion. So 그녀가 승진하지 못한 것에 대해 화가 날 만한 이유는 충분하다. So 예를 들어서 그녀는 그 10년 동안 그 회사에서 일했습니다. 그리고 다른 사람보다 진짜 열심히 일하고 등등등. 근데 다른 직원들은 승진 받았어요. So obviously she would be upset. Makes sense, right? 2번. Has every reason to believe that. He has every reason to believe that she stole the money. 그는 그녀가 돈을 훔쳤다고 믿을 만한 충분한 이유가 있어요. So, example. There's two people in a room. One person has money. The other person does not have money. And the guy has money, right? But then he leaves the room and then suddenly he comes back and the money is gone. He has every reason to believe that she, the other person in the room, stole the money. It's a very silly example, but yes. 3번, no telling. So we said 알 수가 없다, 절대 모르겠다. So there's no telling why she made that decision. Okay, 그녀가 왜 그런 결정을 내렸는지 알 수가 없다. Who knows why she made that decision? And 4번, there's no telling who will... There's no telling who will win the next World Cup. 누가 다음 월드컵에서 우승할지는 알 수 없다. Now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. Describe a typical lunch that is provided in your school in your country. Do you think that it is a healthy meal? Why or why not? 여러분 나라의 학교에서 제공되는 정현적인 점심을 설명해 보세요. 여러분은 그것이 건강에 좋은 식사라고 생각하나요? Why or why not? So let's go back to when I was in school, which was more than 20 years ago. They used to sell a lot of unhealthy food. Meat pies, sausage rolls, burgers, all that kind of thing. Chocolate milk, etc. Now, after I left high school, and this is 2005, they introduced, maybe before, I can't remember, but around that time, they introduced healthier meals and healthier options to the students who wanted to buy lunch, for example. So I think these days there are salads, there are salad sandwiches available, there are the fruit salads, yogurt, etc. available. So yes, I think things have changed. 2번. If you were really hungry, would you consider eating your food even after finding a bug in it? Why or why not? 만약에 여러분이 정말로 배가 고팠다면, 진짜 정말 배고프면 뭐 음식 안에 벌레를 발견하고도 먹을 것인가요? Why or why not? A bug? No. I have eaten my food after I found a hair in it, but not a bug. Or it just depends on the bug, I guess. If it's not like a really disgusting bug, I probably would, to be honest with you. I'm not that, what's the word I'm looking for, fussy when it comes to that sort of stuff. I feel very lucky that I'm allowed to eat or I'm able to eat in this world. So if it was like a gross, disgusting bug, like smooshed into the food, then yeah, I would not eat it. But maybe I'd eat around it. I don't know. But yeah, I can understand why people wouldn't want to eat it, of course. Anyways, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Veggie.
Veggie.
Admit.
Admit.
Fleck. fleck,
gross,
gross,
predictably,
predictably,
file charges,
file charges,